We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Foxborough. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal. To throw is May. The back of the end zone. He's got it. Mason Bucci. Touchdown, New England. That is a dream scenario. The offense can't get the ball first and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Well, following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here's Williams on first and 10. Pass complete, Luther Burden. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. On third and 2, it's Williams. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Marcus Jones, he's there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again with Swift. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Plays close quickly. Here comes third down.
Makes it third.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. Down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
A gain of 47 on the play. And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, second down and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up second and
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Harold Landry gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal. To throw, it's Williams. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
Almost a 9 yards. It's 4th down and goal.
The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. They're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on 4th and goal. To throw on 1st down is May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for the Patriots.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. Down the right sideline. And he will score. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. Duvernay on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
8-yard line.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Pick up with 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll go play action with May. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And now it's 3rd and goal. Throwing now is May. He'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down. On now is Andres Porregales for the field goal try. This about as short as you can get. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Pats stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
A play fake. Now Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bears first down.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got it! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. 35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. That is fun. What a job to keep the play alive. Roll, Otunze. Touchdown, Bears. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Williams to the air once more, and he will bring it in for the two-point conversion. Cutting into that lead from 11, now down to 9.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here's May to throw it on first down. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun. It's May. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Here comes 2nd and 4. On the give, this is their fullback, and he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. To throw is May. And he'll take it on in. Sean Bucci, touchdown New England. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action here with Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
Gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Bears.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That's Odunze again. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing on 2nd down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jack Gibbons getting in for the sack, and that's going to make it 3rd and goal. One final throw before the break. That is caught, and he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he foregoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
Bears 14.
Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Moving to his left. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Throwing is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Room to maneuver at the 35.
It's a gain of 11. And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They quickly out to Diggs. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
May to the air once more. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they won't let him get away. He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. It's third and 4. May to throw again. Open man to Mario Douglas. Now where will he mark him? It looks like he's a little bit short, just by about the length of the football. Decision time coming up. It's fourth down. They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. And it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. May to throw on second down. Rolling to the left. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be third down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
Intercepted by the Bears. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On the ground, here is Manunga. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Manunga gonna get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moved.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jelani Tavah.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's May. Flush to his right. He runs with it. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up to third and 3. Man in motion, it's Diggs. Receiver in motion, headed left. Third and short. And here is May. Open man and Douglas. It's complete. And the
We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. On play action, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll go. Here's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run with the Rutgers man, Kyle Monungai. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Bears on the move. They've got another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. A short throw there. That's to Smythe, the tight end. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Play action. Now Williams. And he's got it. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll run. Monungai. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chicago.
Kyle Monungai. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
And he will get in to make it 8-0.
It's the score, Bears 8, Bills 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. Shakir hauls it in. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Davis diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done? But they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
Alert, alert, alert!
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can...
That one out wide and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills will take over here just shy of the 30.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Round 80!
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 8-8 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2.
Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Bills first down.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Here's second and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
To the air. Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 13.
Allen going to throw. On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
From the gun, it's Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. He'll try to do it himself. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Bears.
They'll run here with Monangai. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Here's Monangai. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Offense was moving a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Throwing is Williams. A short throw there, that's to Smythe, the tight end. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
So
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
And the Bears first down.
Here's Williams. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Running is Monunga.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Kyle Monunga.
With his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead.
16. Bills 8.
So 2 successful 2-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or 2-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Throwing now is Allen. Completes to Shakir once again.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
The Bills drive stalls out on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fade.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Alert, alert, alert.
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. The first down screen pass, good for 5. From the 9, second and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 9.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Again, he'll drop the throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Brandon Cooks from 8 yards out. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Allen will try to throw for it. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
To the air, Williams. He'll look middle here and get it to Odunze. Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Swift going to draw up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
To throw, Williams. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Ball on the 39. Here's the second and 5.
5 yards to go.
Working out of the gun, Williams. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. On the ground, it's Monangai. Touchdown, Chicago! Kyle Monangai, 31 yards. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for two.
The Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll try to run with Swift. And they are 3 for 3 on two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score.
16.
So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a two-point conversion differently than if it was first and goal from the two, or I should say third and goal from the two.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your lineman surge and fire out.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen going to run with it. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratch.
Yes, sir.